Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. Glad to have you guys here on this November the 9th, 2021. It's a Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to tell you, way back in January 9th, 1988, The Economist magazine, if you guys aren't familiar with it, predicted, now, that's a long time ago, 88. Way back in the 1980s, they said, get ready for a world currency, a one world currency. And the Economist magazine also showed all the currencies of the world burning under the feet of a phoenix. And this was it had a gold coin around its neck, the phoenix did, and it said the year 2018. Now, if they had plans to have a world reserve currency, a one world currency, way back in 1988, and the year 2018's come and gone, we have to think to ourselves, well, did they give up on these plans? I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. And I think that the central bank digital currencies is actually what they're talking about here. To be more specific, a singular central bank digital currency that probably replaces the dollar as the new world reserve currency standard. Kyle Bass said that a while ago, he said, well, they're just going to kill the dollar. And slowly but surely, they're in the process of actually killing the dollar. And so if they had planned to do it in 2018, because it shows all the world's currencies, well, let's get in there and take a look at this phoenix. Let's open up the charts right here. Okay, and it says get ready for a world currency, January 9th, 1988. We see underlined here underneath the phoenix, it says the year 2018. And underneath his feet we see all these old currencies, the yen, the Great British pound, US dollar. We see them all burning at its feet. Well, it didn't come in 2018. But does that really mean that it's over? It means it's not going to come? I don't think so. I think that for some reason or another, not going to go into my beliefs too much, but it's what I believe. I believe they forestalled it for 4 years. I think personally myself, and this is just my personal belief, that it's coming in 2022. Next year. I think we're going to go through a year of massive changes to the financial system, the monetary system. And also another thing about this is an awful lot of people out here have been trying to relate this to the currencies, the cryptocurrencies. They pick the cryptocurrency they like, and there's a symbol in the center of the coin that was around the bird's neck. And they try to relate it to coins like XLM or Stellar, coins like Ripple, well, originally it was called Ripple, now it's XRP, and different coins like that. But my personal belief that it's actually related to a coin that hasn't really been released yet, that's in the works. And that coin would be the central bank digital currencies. And the main one would be the one that the Federal Reserve. Now, you all know that the Federal Reserve is working on a central bank digital currency. So that would be something that would come along in the future. It's in our future. And so let's get in there and take a look at some other stuff today. Next thing we're going to talk about is Biden and Leader Powell and Brainerd. Here's the thing. I told you guys that coming up this March is about the transition period, where if we don't have a market crash by March, we're going to be off to the races, I think, with the market. Now, the market's in a bit of a melt-up situation right now, but this transition that's happening in the between Powell and Brainerd is likely going to become Brainerd by this February. Will be the new Fed chairman. It's very likely, and he's extremely dovish, guys, And this is the way it looks like it's turning, And so the Fed's talking about this taper. We got talk of a taper coming. I don't think they can taper without causing a market panic, but we will have to wait and see. But I think that once March comes, and I think Brainerd's going to be the next guy in as Fed chairman. This is my personal opinion. I don't know this for sure, but meetings are going on right now and everything. And I think we might be looking at Brainerd coming in as the next Federal Reserve chairman. I think there's a very strong possibility of this in my mind. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but February is the date when they're going to start to decide on just exactly who's going to be in. So by March, we'll know who's in as Fed chairman. And this means quite a bit, whether they're dovish or whether they're hawkish. The next thing we're going to take a look at is, in Great Britain, the Bank of England, the governor of the Bank of England of Great Britain apologizes to all the Brits for crushing their standard of living. Yeah, I know they apologized, but I mean, what good? Just an apology isn't going to help when you can't feed your kids, So he's apologizing to the Brits for crushing their standard of living. Terrible, eh? What's going on? Let's get in there and take a look at the market some now. And we're going to take a look at the silver price today. We just had a sudden drop in the price of silver. It was like a flash crash, And it dropped down to 24. Actually, it dropped down, dipped slightly below $24, but it's bouncing back now. It's bouncing back rather rapidly. So it's at 24.07. It's still down 36 cents on the day. This is what we see. This is manipulation, because I'm going to tell you guys what. Just look at when the dip occurred. New York opened. The NYMEX opened. COMEX, And these are the guys that are into the paper trading. And here we go again. Silver was starting to lift off and starting to move up. And now they've just done a very quick smash. In real time, you can actually see it here. Down 34 cents. Let's take a look at gold. See what gold's doing today. Gold is $18.24. It's up 40 cents on the day so far. So gold's not getting ripped down quite as bad as silver. Silver's a market that they've really trounced on for years. Okay, let's take a look at crypto. Crypto is, let me refresh the page and see whether it's going up or down. It says 29.40 right now, 29.13. So it did crested at almost a $3 trillion industry. $2.9 trillion it stands at right now, with a Bitcoin price of 67,193. This is the highest I've ever seen Bitcoin. So a lot of people think that gold coin around the Phoenix neck is Bitcoin. Maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong, maybe it's just real gold. But at any rate, it might be symbolizing a backing of gold behind the world currencies, or it might be symbolizing a backing of Bitcoin behind the world currencies. We just don't know. Well, let's take a look now at the Dow Jones Industrial average at 36,264. It's down 48 points on the day so far. And now we're going to take a look at crude oil, which is up 25 cents at 82.18. I'll tell you guys what. In my mind, I think you've got about a year to prepare for big, maybe not a year, months maybe. I think 2022 is going to be the big year of change. And I think you guys got to decide what you're going to do, and how you're going to do it. Myself, I'm working hard to try to rearrange things and get things arranged in my life so that things are going to go smoothly during this transition period, but you don't really know exactly how bad it's going to be. I can tell you one thing, it's not going to be that smooth, because you just cannot have the fiat currencies all basically burn up like it shows on the Phoenix and move and make a smooth transition into a totally new monetary system without turmoil coming. I'm going to be here for you guys during the turmoil, but it's coming, ain't no mistake about it. If it doesn't come in 2022, it's coming soon thereafter, because it's math. Math dictates that this financial system is actually going to have to go through a period of turmoil directly ahead. And so this is one of the things we're moving toward. Let's take a look at the MOVE index today. And the MOVE index is up a little bit. It's up 8 points today. We're taking a look right now at the 1 month. Okay, so now bonds and rates. What we're looking at is falling yields today. On the US 30-year, it's fell 6 basis points. And it's sitting at 1.82. US 20 years 1.85, so we still have that inversion, and it's grown a little bit larger. The US 10 years at 1.44, and it's down 5 basis points today. So bond yields are falling a little bit. Well, let's take a look at the US dollar index. The US dollar index is 94.09, and it's really going up and down today with quite a bit of volatility. But overall, it's just going sideways. Yeah, thank you guys for watching the show, and like and subscribe. Remember, listen guys, I've been getting some comments in the comment section that there's problems with notifications to my channel. So maybe you might want to just click that notification icon again, you know, the little bell thing there, so that you know that you're going to get notified when I do a show on both. If your subscription is to this channel or to the Delta Report, or both, just maybe re-click the notification bell to make sure it's on. And thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next show. Bye bye.